The word chemist conjures up an image of thousands of products fighting for space. It is a logistical brilliance to pick up the right product asked for from thousands stacked up. But the space is getting cluttered by the day with new products and expanding portfolio of offerings. Baby foods, health drinks, cosmetics, personal hygiene and care, and more. This has been going on for years. But is this the way to the future? A customer today is not just looking for his product, but for a good buying experience. He wants to be able to make an informed choice. He wants to peep into the product line on offer with ease and simplicity. He wants information and recommendation from the seller. Chemists are turning into a pick-and-buy place. Customers are able to walk into the pharmacy and window shop. The format of chemist shops is changing. It is evolving in shape, size, and service. They are not selling a product. They are selling a service which helps in selling many products, planned and unplanned. This evolved marketplace is challenging traditional pharmacy shops that are small and cluttered. It's time we change the perception of traditional shops. It's time we evolve too. It's time we turn limited space into limitless success. Hong Kong did it brilliantly with their limited housing space. They innovated, or rather, created space in huge pipelines, building micro homes for small families. So, let space not be a constraint, but a stepping stone for a new creation. Just to start you off on this, let us look at one of the very important aspects of space: hygiene. All registered pharmacy premises need to strike the right balance in terms of creating a professional image, meeting patient and public needs and expectations, managing pharmacist requirements to offer professional services and provide extended roles. Every day at every instant, it should be ensured that you provide pharmaceutical services of highest order and quality in a safe and secure environment, which is fit for purpose. When it comes to storage regulations, the correct hygiene and storage practices need to be followed at all times. Remember, precautions must be taken to prevent unauthorized persons from entering storage areas. Storage areas should be of sufficient capacity to allow the orderly storage of the various categories of materials and products: bulk and finished products, products in quarantine, and released, rejected, returned, or recalled products. They should also be designed in a manner that ensures good storage in all conditions. In particular, they should be clean and dry and maintained within acceptable temperature limits. Storage areas should be clean and free from accumulated waste and vermin. There should be appropriate procedures for the cleanup of any spillage to ensure complete removal of any risk of contamination. Materials and pharmaceutical products should be handled and stored in such a manner as to prevent contamination, mix-ups, and cross-contamination. Written instructions and records should be available, which document all activities in the storage areas, including the handling of expired stock. Records should be kept for each delivery. To reduce the risk of contamination, the following steps are to be taken at the retailer level. Food rotation. The most effective advice to keep these foods safe is to rotate them. The first food in should be the first food out. Temperature. For temperature, the rule followed should be the cooler, the better. The temperature should be between 10 degrees Celsius and 21 degrees Celsius. Storage for risk reduction. Store dry foods at least 6 inches off the floor and at least 18 inches away from the outer walls to reduce the chances of condensation, as well as to facilitate cleaning and pest control activities. Discard the torn packages and containers. Do not use them as they might be contaminated. Shelving. The guidelines suggest that shelving can be constructed of suitably finished hardwood, durable plastic, or preferably of corrosion-resistant metal. It goes on to recommend that the highest shelf for practical use should be 7 inches and the lowest should be 6 inches from the floor. Clearance between the shelves should be at least 15 inches. The retailer should also ensure that the customer is aware about the hygiene practices to be followed at home before the food reaches the baby. He should always guide with basic guidelines like keeping the pack in airtight container, making sure it is consumed within the expiry date. Ensuring products are kept in the most hygienic environment builds trust and credibility with customers. They are more likely to purchase their products from that shop than to buy it from any other shop. Maintaining high hygiene standards is an effective way to take your store to the next level of evolution. And once you're on the path to grow, even the limited space becomes limitless success.